got 4 medals, but the one I got 10 times. But I don't.
One of them you got 10 times?
Yeah, I don't know what was even. It isn't on my papers, but I got Then from the English, I got the George Medal and the Monstar.
The George Medal?
The George Medal.
And the
And the Monstar.
The Monstar? M-O-N-S?
Yeah. See, that was given, well, I was already an American base. I would buy on my bicycle, and this Dukes would see me go by, and he saluted me. So I stopped him. What's with this thing? We never salute anybody. See, we didn't do that. So he told me I was going to be called by the Queen to get a special honor by the Queen. And he wanted to give me this first salute for that. And I was called after them, and they get me off. I have 2 MPs take me to Windsor's Castle to meet the Queen. It was a private hearing. So then I have an escort take me in. And then they have all kinds of help now. And the guy that's going to be with the Queen, he's her assistant. He gets the sword out, this big sword. And he's the one holding it. She just puts her hand on it. So then she gave me the George Medal for service to the Queen.
Wow.
And then she puts it on the other side, and she gave me a Sir. She called it Sir to the House of Essex. That meant I had a castle. Of course, it's only 249 ahead of me on that. So then I told these guys here, and she goes out, and as she leaves, she goes out the door, and she turns, and she says, "Keep your pecker up." And she goes out. I didn't say anything. That's what she said. That means keep your honor up.
Oh, okay. It means something a little bit different to Americans.
It was good to her. So the one with the princess, she salutes me. It's not. So I saluted her. And the other prince came over and kicked me right in the shin.
When she called you sir, does that mean that you're a knight or a baron or something?
Yeah, these were the 2 princes. They were the future for the Queen. But actually, one is the Queen now. So then this guy, my escort, he got me right away before I nailed him. That's what I got the highest honors, and the kid comes over and kicks me in the shin. Be careful for that. So he told me, he said, "Well, she's supposed to do that. She had blue blood." And I said, "I could change that for her." So he got me out of there. So when we leave the castle, he said, "You want to go to the see the Essex Castle?" I said, "Yeah, I'll go there." He said, "Well, these guys can't come with you. The MPs, they're sitting there waiting for me." I said, "Just wait till I come back." They had a car called for me. They have 2 cars. They took me to the Essex Castle. You get there, all these people are standing outside to bow to you when you come in. And there's hundreds of people out there, all their servants. They took me in and showed me around, and showed me the kitchen. They had maybe 50 people working in that. Playing around, and showed me the main dining room, the other dining rooms, the other rooms. They showed me where the upstairs bedrooms were. But he couldn't go up with there. They wouldn't let him in. So I had to go up and there have the maids at all. There's 125 bedrooms. Each bedroom has its own maid. And the maid doesn't go in. The maid sits on the chair till you call her. Wait a minute. He showed me around a little, they were done. Then he wanted to show me the rest of the place. Had the 2 cars, they have 2 cars, 2 horses, and a bunch of dogs. And they're hound dogs.
Essex Castle, is that in London?
Yeah, that's in London. So I asked him, and I says, "How many people do they have employed?" He said, "Oh, we have about 500 in total people take care of the Essex Castle."
Wow.
I said, "Boy, I can't afford all of them." He said, "You don't pay them. They work for you for the honor to work for you. That's their honor, just work for you. They feed you and all work just because you let them do it." That's nice.
That's great.
That's the guys always said that. These people really have rackets. The guy said, these guys in Chicago, all these racketeers, they never get around these English racketeers. These people have rackets and get away with it.
Mm-hmm. Now, you also took care of a lot of the English orphans?
Yeah, I found, well, a buddy of mine found. It was on Easter Sunday in 1941. Mm-hmm. We, what was real nice, I was out walking, and this guy comes out of his barracks. His name was White. He was a little electrician for us. Uh-huh. So he said, you know, it's Easter Sunday morning. He said, why don't we go to church? I said, yeah, it's a good idea. Went over the fence. We don't go out the gateway. We why go out the gate? You go over the fence. It's closer that way. That's why we went over the fence, and just I'm coming over. He's hollered. He said, look at this. I looked around here. These kids are coming out of the forest. There were 6 girls and 4 boys. Now they were walking through this woods, barefooted, no clothes on. Some had little night dresses. Some didn't have nothing on. And they walked through this, and that place was all mined all around there too, and they walked through all these mines. So we gathered them up. I was going to watch them while he goes looks in the forest, is there any more around? He'd go to look, they would go to follow him. And I went to look, and they'd follow me. So I told him, I'd go over the fence and throw the kids over to me, and then we'll get some of the guys to go look around. And that's what we did. Then,
how old were they?
About 2 years. Only some of them could talk, and some of them couldn't even talk. And you couldn't get anything